What? You wanna know how I, ended up like this? You wanna know my tragedy? Fine. I'll tell you. I guess you're owed an introduction. My name is Corner Wedge, and this is the... It all started in September, when me and my roommates put a whiteboard outside our apartment dorm. Just a silly little whiteboard for people to write stuff on. Innocent enough, right? That was until they came. Poppycock. Such an out-of-nowhere word, it was nonsense. And funny enough, that's what the word meant. Nonsense. If it was only once, I wouldn't have thought anything of it. But it kept showing up. Day after day after day. It was always there. I was hooked. I had to know who was doing this. Whoever this perp was, they were good at not being spotted. They were expertly writing Poppycock on the board whenever I couldn't catch them. They were good. Too good. At least they were. Thanks to my roommate, Braeden Friendly, it was discovered. It wasn't just the Poppycock Perp. It was the Poppycock Perps. That's how the word was showing up around my schedule. It was different people at different times. It was coordination. It was strategy. It was clear. But who were they? The suspects had to be someone who had access to my floor, so it could just be a random group of residents at my apartment. But what would their motive be? Who would want to mess with me? I started to suspect my roommates. However, Bill and Sean were with me at the inciting incident, and Braeden, he was the one who reported the perps to me at the board. And then there's Bailey, my friend and ex. She had pulled some fast ones on me back in the day, but she lives an hour away. Couldn't be her. She couldn't be the perp. My mind was going in circles. And so I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and they never showed. And then it all halted. The day sin had its way. The people of this apartment complex made my trail go cold. Humanity's greed stopped my investigation. And I lost it. And now you're all caught up. The case was a bust. That was until the mastermind emerged from the shadows and stepped into the light.
Would you like to tell us who you are?
My name is Bailey Bob, and I'm the Poppycock Perp. I worked with Coroner's roommates to trick him into going insane over someone who didn't exist.
Why'd you do it?
Because I knew I could.
She won. I played right into her hands, and she got the last laugh. All because I kept asking myself who or what, never why. Why did this consume me so much? It was a goddamn word on a whiteboard. I mean, I could have spent this time, I don't know, bettering myself, bettering my relationships, I don't know, curing cancer. But no, I spent my time obsessing over nothing. Over nonsense, over poppycock. It's all pointless. It's all pointless. Or maybe not. I mean, it was pretty entertaining, wasn't it?